YouTube? My name is Zach, and I wanted to bring you another one of my Black Friday videos, and I wanted to focus on tablets because Black Friday, y'all. Let's save some money. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Amazon Kindles, I'm going to talk about Android tablets, and I am going to talk about iPads because let's be honest, we don't have a ton of Android options, and some of you do like iPads, so even though this is Android Digest, we will mention the iPads as well. So let's start by talking about the budget tablets out there. You do see the Amazon Kindle Fire 7, and you see that for $30, and there's also the Kindle Fire 8, the HD model, that's $50. Now, I would recommend if you were looking around and you were just looking for a basic device to maybe play something on Spotify, maybe you just want a device around the house to read, you know, the Kindles would be great options, especially if you have kids as well and you're looking for a cheap tablet to give them to just put some basic games on. Kindles are great for that. They don't have access to the Google Play Store. Yes, you can sideload it on in a weird way, and that is an option for you. In fact, I had to do that to get Apple Music on there, which I only use because it's free with Verizon. Regardless, the Kindles are a great option just for basic reading and things like that. Personally, I think it's well worth the extra $20 to get the 8-inch model if you're just looking in that budget range, because the 8-inch model has a better screen and it also comes with an extra half gig of RAM. So if you're just looking between Kindle devices for something really cheap for your kids or even for yourself, just to have something small to read on that's a little bigger than your phone. Now there is a 7-inch model that is good for kids. It's actually got a case sort of built into it, which is pretty cool, and that is for $60. So if you spend a little bit extra above even the 8-inch model, you can have a case built in so you could just give it to your kid and they can throw it around. And it's sort of built for kids to just sort of destroy. But obviously if they destroy it completely, it is at your own risk, okay? Just saying. Now if you want to get out of that, Kindle thing and you want a cheap Android tablet, there's a couple options as well. So Walmart in particular is going to have deals on these tablets called On. They are On tablets. The company is literally On, O-N-N. They make a lot of cheap Walmart stuff, and they have their lowest model down all the way to $28. $28 is a pretty good deal. And if you want to go up to the 10-inch model, it's $60 with a keyboard. Now, you might say that's a great deal, okay? And it certainly is if you need something cheap. Just keep in mind, it's not going to be lightning fast by any means, and the display is sort of poor. If you're just looking for something to read with, I recommend getting that HD model of the Kindle Fire HD for $50. I think you'll get a little better quality on the display for that. And honestly, yes, you won't get all the extra Android stuff, but if you're getting a tablet for $50, you probably don't need all that stuff. But if you really want access to the Google Play Store, which gives you an option to have a lot more apps, okay? There's a lot of extra app options. And I mentioned Apple Music is one of them. It's not available through the Kindle Fire. You'd have to sideload it on, and that would take a lot of extra work. So if you do want Apple Music, if you want some Android apps that aren't available, I'd say it is a good idea to get a cheap On tablet. And that's just if you're looking for a budget tablet, something to give your kids to work with. Just keep in mind that you might want to set up some kid-friendly settings if they are going to be using it, especially without your supervision. Now there's two other budget tablets out there. There is the Samsung Tab E. There's like a 7-inch version. There is a 9.7-inch version, I believe, and those are under $100. There's one even as low as like $75. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend them because when you're already almost spending $100 on a tablet, those tablets are running on a much older operating system, so they're not going to be kept up to date as well. They're at a little more of a risk as far as security, so I wouldn't really recommend doing that, and they're honestly going to be a lot slower because they're old. They have older processors. The screens also aren't great. If you desperately want an Android tablet that's cheap, those Samsung options are better than the On options. However, I would recommend spending a little more and getting the newest Samsung tablet. So the models I'm going to mention now are really between the low end and the high end, and these are models that you're going to spend a little more money on, and honestly things that you're going to use a little more, things that are more for personal use day to day. So there is the Samsung Tab A model, and that is an 8-inch version. It is $119, so that normally retails about at $150 from what I've seen. So $119 is a decent little $30 discount. I would recommend, if you're deciding between the Tab A 8-inch and the new Tab A 10-inch, I would recommend going with the 10-inch. And that model, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A, the 10.1-inch, the 2019 model, which I reviewed, and it has over 50,000 views thanks to lovely viewers like you. That model right now is as low as $149. Now it's going to be $149 on Black Friday at Walmart. You might also see it at Amazon for that price. You have it right now for $159, like at Best Buy. And I've also seen it on Amazon for $159. And Amazon is sort of random with their deals. They've been posting deals all week. They don't say exactly when they're posting certain deals. They don't have ads all the time. So I have no idea if this is going to be $149 or not on Amazon. So all these deals really depend on your money, okay? So one of my favorite deals out there is the Galaxy Tab A, the 10.1-inch. Yes, same model I mentioned, but it's a model with 3 gigabytes of RAM. RAM is useful for multitasking. So on the 2 gigabyte model, I tested it and I noticed on that Tab A, if I had 2 or 3 or 4 apps open, even at that point, if I went back to one of the apps I had open, it had to reload the app. And sometimes loading an app for the first time can take an extra 5 or 6 seconds. But with a 3 gigabyte model, the menus were a lot smoother, I had a great experience with it, and it was a lot faster. Now the Tab A 10.1, it does not have the Smart Wake feature when you flip open a flip case. It doesn't have fast charging, so it is missing some features from previous models. But it's a lot faster than previous models, and if you get 3 gigabytes of RAM, you're going to have a very fast experience compared to older Tab A models. So anyway, the Galaxy Tab A is on sale for $250, and that's really the Black Friday price that I've seen. Now Amazon conveniently has a coupon right now, and I don't know how long it'll last. In fact, multiple colors are sold out, but on the 128 gigabyte model, or the 120 gigabyte version that's normally $250, you can actually get a coupon that brings it down to $199, okay? So that is a great deal to get it for $199. I'd say that's one of my favorite deals because this is Android Digest. I'm trying to find people great deals. So to get a mid-range tablet that has mid-range speed, it's very fast. The display is 1920 by 1200 resolution. If that means nothing to you, it is a great HD screen. It's got 2 loud speakers on the bottom. It doesn't have fast charging, but it has USB-C charging. So those features are great, and I would recommend the Tab A for people looking for a mid-range tablet. And you could get a $300 tablet with a lot of storage for $200 right now. Now, if you miss out, if that deal goes away, it's okay, all right? You could still get it for $250, and that is fine and dandy. It's still a good deal. So to summarize this whole Tab A drama, you can get the Tab A for $150 on Black Friday at Walmart. You can get it for $159 in multiple other places right now and leading up to Black Friday. But if you want to get the 3 gigabyte model, you either want to pay $229 for the 64 gig model, or if you can get lucky and clip that coupon on Amazon, you want to get it on Amazon for about $199. Otherwise, you will pay $250. All right, so I've got to talk iPad as well. Maybe I'm an Android homer, but maybe you want an iPad. It has a different charger than Android phones. It has a different charger than your laptop. And it might be a little bit of an inconvenience for an Android user to have a completely different ecosystem. But honestly, you will probably get a little better performance on the iPad versus an Android tablet. And you can get an iPad right now for a decent price for $269. And that $269 is on a model that works with the Apple Pencil. So you can purchase the Apple Pencil separately, and it will work with that 32 gigabyte model. Now there's no SD card slot in iPads. There is in those Samsung tablets I mentioned before, but you won't have an SD card slot. So if you need more storage, you will want to go up to the 128 gigabyte model, which for My Best Buy members, you could get it for $329. You have to be a My Best Buy member. It's not a credit card. You just have to sign up for it on your profile online. You can get it for $350 at Walmart, and that is the Walmart Black Friday deal. And that is, again, on the 128 gigabyte model. All right, enough about iPads. So you have the Tab S5e. So the Tab S5e is a really good middle ground tablet where you don't pay $600 for something like the Tab S6, but on the other end, you get really good performance. You get a fantastic screen, and you get 4 speakers. So the Tab A has 2, the Tab S5e has 4. You get fast charging. You do get the flip covers that do wake the screen on the Tab S5e. It just doesn't have a headphone jack, which is a bummer for some of you, but it does come with the dongle, and you can get it for $369. Now that is on Amazon, and you will also see it some other places on Black Friday as well. Finally, one of the best Android tablets out, and I think this is a fantastic deal, it is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. So for those of you wanting to save some money and just get the tablet on a great deal, Black Friday is a great time, and that deal starts now. Currently, you can get the Tab S6 on Amazon for as low as $550. But if you buy it on Best Buy, you get an extra $50 gift card. So I would recommend going to Best Buy. Again, I have all these links in my description. I would recommend going to Best Buy, and you can go online. That deal is actually available as of today of me making this video. So what are my favorite deals out of this group? I'm personally an Android guy, so I like the 8-inch Kindle Fire. Even though it doesn't run Android itself and have the Google Play Store, it does run on Android in general, like it uses Android stuff to build their little operating system. So the Kindle Fire 8 is a great option at $50. I also love the Samsung Galaxy Tab A I personally like that $200 deal. I think it's the best deal there is if you can get it. I think it's a fantastic deal on that Tab A and one of the best you're going to find on it. And it has 3 gig of RAM. I think that's a good mid-range option. Tab S5e is pretty good, but $370 isn't that big of a sale. It's a $400 tablet. It's only $30 off. And the Tab S6, again, is probably my favorite deal of them all because you can get it for $550. You get a $50 Best Buy gift card. So in a way, you're paying about $500 for it, and it is a $650 tablet. So if you want to go low, you can get the Tab A for $200. You want to go medium, the Tab S5e for about $369. And of course, you do have the Tab S4, which I didn't even mention, and I see it for about $450. So it is a decent mid-range option, but honestly, $450 isn't that low. I've seen it lower before, so I'm not too impressed with it. That's why I didn't even mention it yet. Finally, I have to put this disclaimer in here. For one, there could be other deals that come up on Friday that I don't know about. Amazon has not really made their deals known. I would really assume that Amazon is just going to match a lot of these deals, and a lot of their deals are already out. So Amazon sometimes surprises us. I'm reminded of the Amazon Prime Day deals where they suddenly threw out the Galaxy Tab S3 for like $360 or $370. So you never know if they'll throw the Tab S4 up there for a really low price, or they'll have a surprise deal on something or add a gift card to any of these. I have no idea, so I'm really just going off of Best Buy and Walmart and some deals I see on Amazon today. Thanks so much for watching this video. Thanks for taking the time. I hope you could find the right Android tablet for you. Feel free to leave any questions in the description, and please, please give me a like and a subscribe. I am literally going to beg you, please give me a subscribe. It would mean the world to me because I'm about to hit 1,000 subs, and when I do, I'm about to have a dance party with myself. You're not invited because I don't invite strangers to my dance parties. Hope you have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support, and enjoy your Black Friday, enjoy your Thanksgiving, and treat your family and friends very well. Thank you.